day to find. You know, for whatever happened and what Asantema to usher Rapperholic back in Kumasi, you know, I can't take it for granted. It makes emotion, but what I can say is gratitude. Yes.
It will be because and I'll be because I say I didn't inspire because all these years over there 10 years away like Rapperholic and Ankasa didn't inspire for the first time. Now I was a bar, I was a crew.
Okay. So no currently say the back end to most of Minium the streams near the end. They make sure from Ichi Coffee Tea Minium. Kumasi Edasro, number 1. Into no name say maybe a team in your masepa, maybe be a Jimmy 2 me. And Accra in it into maybe a ABB, you think you are lost in that bubble. It's never happened, but we are underestimating numbers at that time.
Okay.
Royal Lamenta.
That's right.
I'm a Hobu Faso. So coming back, we had to come hard, and we have always wanted to. Logistics, no one yamano. Odriana who bill now. Now I try side because one thing we wouldn't do is to compromise and just do a show because you can say because and yet because we are trying to take tickets is creating an experience for your fan base. Until also say bit to my any food and buy. But this year no, all the boxes were ticked. Now you need any excuse we ever can say to me. So big shouts to the team. When we said we were going to do it, they actually worked towards us being able to do it. Yeah.
Okay, so for the first time Kumasi witness Rapperholic, that is 27 September. About the first time, and I say the first and last, and I say, Kumasi date was about 27. So I cried there 25th December. So Kumasi the infantry 27th now.
And you know, South Nation, you know, we have dinner and bra. I don't move too before. Say, I'm not feeling say I cry this year, Rapperholic this month, na year, and then I cry month, and then what? See, I remember moving to me home and so much. I'm more prefer say. You found which a bit earlier in the year, Kumasi there, which I don't know, which maybe the donor 18 is a money on my yard here. I was Easter.
Easter moon.
Some of more kind of say Easter or a Christmas no Accra. But let's see how it goes. But bottom line here, energy in their mind. That means we are the crochet any day, Biana. I think we'll be able to have a good show. But yes. Time and we'll get the feedback from the people. Time I'm feeling say if this was okay, I will just keep it going. Say if ever next year I will do it at the same time.
You're not back to the show now, Kasa. Meaning Kasama. Statements been a show in the mouth.
Loyalty. Loyalty, that would be the word that about my team as far as what I experienced because it was very dramatic. You may see a dose of debris in normal, you know, would be a because and that's a main copra, but for what happened, it's just loyalty. And yes, I said American, you might be busy. Senior, yeah, drinks and you might be seen, you might be back, we will have a very bad show, but the experience after it, you know, people were extremely excited. Of course, you have a lot of people who were disappointed because of the advantage, you know, and no one be hard because nipa buy as well in suit talk no. So if I say go for a criminal and suit we can manage. Now we the Kofu going as so we had a bad side to it, which that's the main reason why I'm here to say thank you and also to tell them say I'm sorry for anyone who bought a ticket but didn't get the experience, you know. Me team any my name work at home, so we are very sorry. Me for granted, you know, sorry, but then we had a successful show, a very good show. The feedback has been epic. Yeah.
It drew maybe my time and I say weather condition I say really tonnage and not tonnage I know. Moon free hotel crime drew baby man say na ebia I am shake a crowd.
You can say the most uncomfortable day in my life, but the best is that just from an privacy and you bring me nyanji. Yes, I don't. I also be a show no more nyanji.
Wow.
From an pandemic, I say, oh, okay, since you're not to see idea, and you really not at it. Because previous day, yes, and you hadn't the giant, you may so Sunday. Now think of our banner motive. Whether we because I'm more phones and we with a memory exclusively.
Okay.
Now, Michelle, a apartment on it's me, Casa. Let me be say. France, no. Then I was saying,
say my banana say
and then but what to say
okay yeah me can one tweet yeah
you soon turn
and I bought me fancy you see yeah
we catch on some more man and drag it. Wow. Let me be so Jacques say no I send me video see soon the top.
Wow.
I dare take him in the year me measure them.
Okay.
What I say me measure them na and I don't know mo motie scanning and so wow. See I'm gonna say na and I yen trust no mo kono yen pay refund no mo ko fie na because in so te o mo gina mu ide but I say I dey hear the back see na cause me mbra na enye ntem we did 2 hours wo kwan so me aye be show ko na me timi nrem
enya me one because say motorcade no cracker said do for crowd
there was heavy traffic there me feed do meba for here GPL game so we got here around 9:30 10 me and me feature unto anymore. There was no way you could pass.
Me parking was money 95
okay
yeah na who say from Hakra Coastal Union kwan keto
yeah parking or bulldog so it could really tell and there was this profound thing you did the message you delivered. There are times where Obi deliver message on stage you can tell whether he actually means it but this was passionate and resonating with the people. Maybe I'm person with the when challenges emerge, we find solutions. In the future, BCPO. What do you make of the overall state of venues for social events, entertainment events, the architectural design? How do we make progress from here?
So that's a hard one because even in Accra, we have the same situation. Because venues are used and it wasn't meant for what we are doing.
Yes.
There's no for National Theatre in Fio. Conference center, the name is conference, but because the baby intimate, that's one industry. Go for you when you feel look at what happened in Kumasi and the economy that we built around this whole week. You know, so this is a part I feel. So that's a new tour, football, but this is what grounds the country, whether you like it or not. Your creative space, you need a crowd to an extent, because we still need this to be able to live as a human being. So I would my kind of other platforms are my kind of say government and also into being and then as an opportunity for investors, even me myself personally, when I sat at the summit, dialogue B and we spoke about this. But it's actually not a bad investment to also do. You know, of course it's the magnitude of it, you need support as well. So yes. Yeah, I'll say to me, my unique pest space is where we have good parking, we can accommodate the numbers that we are looking at, and I think it will be a good thing for Ghana. You know, yeah.
Because from hotel Diana all kinds of time and in said in our say, we see whom your mass at a point now you were torn between young twice one answer my income. It will be unquint me and Zida energy no stage, but I'm saying performances and started said twice no was energy back to energy and back and all stuff. And at a point, and you be inside an hour crowd more, but I mean one video on X and so as an why emotional I didn't inform me that mood.
So Obia Ejimo Bibiano. May I show you can relate. Where do you mean? I mean Pengu. A bad news hit you this morning, you will still sit here and do it like nothing has happened because of the passion you have for it. So when I go on stage, no matter what I was feeling, I have to throw it down the line and then find a way to deliver what I came here to do. But yes, there was a lot of times a woman, it got to me emotionally. Raffo is like my godfather. He made me started rapping. I'm on the rap and the man started to throw rap. So to see him on there, sharing the stage with him, came all the way from Accra just to come and support. And watching him perform songs that I like, not Bonyum Back or Odo. And that's one of my favorite songs from Raffo. And that really got to me. Just looking at everything is just overwhelming. And definitely sometimes it gets the best out of you. Yeah.
So with Raffo, then I say for the second time I'm always say, oh, I said, well, I for my man, we're going to be on a new stage. So the other one, Rapperholic, across and so fine. Front and back, and for the cameras, like if you are I'm zoning into what is happening. If you want a later, Miss Mabel and I'm over here.
Joe, no, me from my perspective. You have to mean about it. In do how much any man down.
Yeah.
It was TikTok, I may share feedback. But when I'm on stage, any other thing I don't concentrate on.
Wow.
As a person, yeah, say the success of every venture and as a icon, whatever. I am the team. You mentioned team. Mostly they are in the background. Who bet me and provide you a bit of insight. Who are the team members? Why am I the brand SARK?
Yes. So there's different aspects of the brand position. So you have people who deal with the music itself, people who deal with the legal, they also deal with the personal management. You have the security side, and then extensions. I want to say RAPPERHOLIC, so we build a whole new team around that, so you don't exhaust too much. For in fact, I said you see RAPPERHOLIC, my personal team will deal with the relationship with the artist, how to manage the artist coming here, doing everything. We have the technical team, which is A team. Big shout out to this one, Event Factory. But A team is literally the best as far as events are concerned in Ghana. Global Citizen, yeah, my team now, so these are the best. Would be any other artist working, they still work with the team that I work with. You see, that one is set and say we'll always have a good show with the camera, the lighting, the stage, and everything. So those are the teams that make RAPPERHOLIC possible. But personally, I have different teams for whatever that I'm doing. But I have the core ones who are just around. But then there's extension. There's some in America, some in London that do other stuff.
There's if I am not exaggerating, there's a kakrabi a bear who call more piano, bomb pie 2 4 years. They are more than 20.
Cry.
Then there is this way I'm using the phrase SARK is more than a nation. Exactly. So how do I go about it? May artists more talent? Should that be enough for me? Or the other things I should know? Because Obi share when you happen coming artists or talent or GDS or SARKODIE rapping, make me a rapping.
Yes.
What do I need to get to a certain pedestal? A better mama showcasing what I have.
I think first and foremost to have the ultimate confidence in yourself. Not even SARKODIE is the right person to tell you whether you can do it or not. Make one point in a metro. But would you because you're consistent with it. Any problem that comes with the journey, you don't care because you love it. That is number one. And also by attracting anybody else to join because they feel like you lead your vision and we just make it possible. The Angel, everybody you see around me, they just met me, and then of course they appreciate what you're doing, but they can see you have a vision. Then they will come and support and then make it happen. You don't need 20 people like myself to be able to make it now. Let me say, I'm an open and then what I say, Duncan and a lady and but then as the more we share the contract event he say me buy there was one guy this Quebec security we catch a TV stress me here.
Wow.
Yes. Kumasi and yes and nipa back to me handle of bear
Serious.
And then it was just aside that it could be to my but he had something extra around him. He should be beside and say my whole bit to me I'm like come and join. Then you can upgrade and you try to involve people. But the initial people is people who believe. If you can get that, sometimes believe Juma can say Juma Nankasa. Obi Judia energy or the battery audition with first not Duncan. Maybe because the Akaway maybe we call Frey a day before. But normally or how back venue no trouble. What hyping me up because I said the whole world. Or not to catch and say my name is you be to me. Ever na me son. I don't know cast and say no. Maybe a kitty me now who feel or sit we now or no be to me. Such a person, if you have that in your corner, make sure so we will see Sally Pano. Then a due time of structure and build there that you find the right people. You need a legal, corporate, that's how keeping a box and small, you miss out on other opportunities. So yes.
And come out the hour from Tinas and Angel time. I'm saying all this period from years I was starting and from the very year I was starting about the cinema Tinas man now can say you go on man car or say no or more no man the more now say or pay that cost from an affair or come be good near I say no I'm feeling to know for the many out Who do you need down soon? Because we use the word loyalty, Emma fans. For me, Johnny DJ men, someone in our name, who bodyguard you no maybe more for more, maybe I'm how do you do it?
Maybe it comes to me naturally, but I think that to me, I feel that we are you understand that we all have flaws. Reason to our person will be Jawich, also will be on also catch us and no hunting. I was on Kawina crack out with Jamichi. You are not right. You are not the one with Nancy we are seeing now. Boxes has to be ticked. Nipa will permass a man. That's the one best for me. If all those things are ticked, every other thing they who here say will be Apocasi be my and I will be with team name why you be and the way there you can't rule that out. It will happen. But only say who strip all of data. Is this person there for me? Until I also compare because we be share within last week, you know, ye be tell us we are there waiting for father because a final one. So be our child be do now. No, it's only right. What I do is I add on when something is needed. Until what family shall see, I'm not trying to say you could be able to do this and this for me. That's a me need to be team anymore. All I have to do is extend me saba or but not to say cancel with him because of something. So that's where the kind of loyalty comes in. But I think it's just common sense. You don't just move because you feel a certain type of way. Yeah.
Fancy, where they are my fan boys in the sense where they are more popular than Real Madrid. The sporting aspect. We do primarily sports, football.
Okay.
We saw the numbers of the stadium. We cry a section. How choked the whole area or the space was. We are struggling to draw numbers to match venues for the local league. Maybe a Black Stars will be an aberration when they are normally how should we marry these two industries, the entertainment sector and then the football industry, to see us witness the same number of crowd that you who entertainment events, you know, every football venues. So again, football for entertainment for them.
We have to also make it interesting. I think the shall say but you're limited to Rapperholic as a case study.
Okay.
First time maybe I be you Kumasi. Bet you Makasanka maybe to take a kenema and as a main one. But to make it interesting and experience, I brought all these amazing people with me to make it fully successful. This is here next year. The Vampire is a million and but everyone says shut a catch it will still have people pull up because they had an experience. That's what now they are thinking about. It is a football no Janus can say Yambra Mesha and yes, and there's a lot of investment that goes into it. Now let's marry the two. I think it will work. Say yeah. If there's a match, that main stones at a valley out 2Bs, it be a 2B started, middle no be a beam, not ending no be a baby. Now they get to experience football. After that, now it becomes like a day episode. It will maybe a bit artists and macro now. You still have the people come there, but how to draw them to come and experience and then they ask them. The moment they come once, I think you'll be good to go. So I think they should try to move away from spending because you need that. Oh yeah, day. Me pa kameka so me sister fear the team no person flight in the India but you have to spend that money to give them an experience. Now there will be a point Rapperholic. You see I cry and now say who is coming? The last time I said we never, but because you trust it, you come. That's what I think the football side is supposed to do. Have ideas that will bring people under one roof, and then you show them what you want to sell to them. Then after that, you can keep them as customers.
But I'm more willing say football for me boy you also be willing to contribute to the sector. Are you ready for
the current say if you are lucky, you can meet somebody because my anyway. But I don't believe in trying luck. Mumpesca. Mumpedo. Na Omado Nibia. Me near Shata. Omani Dua. Next time I'm not going to catch us on but beginning the man yet. The church match or no say football and the honey and the mechanical natural. Yes, in the stone, Pisca. me control onyame ya wadom na meti bibia na me nkomo bia ba me say unim this year my member but I don't trust that because that means you haven't locked the person down. If you want to control your narrative, make sure that you are paying people. If you pay Shatabali, you tell him to post about the event, he will do it. But because I'm there, I'm pressure because I go now me back again and then the pressure means I'm going to post for you interview. So take charge now. Focus on how to get the resources to be able to lock the artist down. Don't try any relationship as we are when you build an experience. Even the artists every year obey a match. Be an fair for some say me performing. But in the initial way, it's a big investment. That's when maybe the government or whichever ministry is in charge of that have to take funds. Don't think it's ridiculous. It's not. Even if you pay $6 million, to me, I think it's not much. Okay. But that's where the focus should be. And spend the money. Men and then let's do a successful show. And from then, you will not spend that much. Trust me, you won't. Okay. You won't. Now, Rapperholic in Accra is on cruise control. Yeah. We spend where we want to. But now, just announcement and then it's gone. So I think that's what you guys should do. The initial investment. Let's do that. Go hard for like 2-3 years. The rest will be history.
So sports on Kumoya, I mean, say we are familiar with gaming because my own videos with some years back and now were last year for FIFA.
I'm a guy.
Obviously, me myself say team being our support. See, be being foreign or local now. Say be our be one.
I am local. I am foreign.
Oh, so I'm
local club.
The credits of football, I'm not fully in. Maybe any boxing. Boxing the episode I'm
watching on Twitter. You see now Kubo show be. I'm saying
we were backstage. Your car, me the boxing, the football is a gun and a bar. And the whole World Cup, so woman, me say one, but other, my class said they make call Chelsea's hard time. The moment the team come on, I'm a real way. Who said me you confirm me for joining. And nobody said one down for my boy. Our team anymore.
Okay. So to send the players no more active. No one ever down for you push over.
So far they send a band independent. I don't think. We share a couple the shows maybe where if he but service to the mini park. Okay. I know you do land but I'm yet to find a team, but we call me fully.
But when come on you dear, Manchester United you on behalf. Say Chelsea to Wakuma and
Chelsea for that. Saturday was almost a year ago.
Oh, by world champions in 10 years.
My dear now I
me share video way only if there seems to be that natural synergy. Like it comes a bar all of a sudden. More 10 years cry. How did you guys develop this? And tell us the stories that we don't know between you and him.
So my first song I'm in the year I'm love with you now. That's how relationship started. When you're beating and I'm a true and I needed the female voice. Or no pen and I'm a pen and you. To me reaching out, say yeah, you and how we did it and I realized it said we connect. Melodies or pen and I'm a pen. So when we meet, a bit my drive it. It's fun on there to come. I'm a bought beats be about 20 far. Who's about quite far? I say uncle recording. So we have a natural towards music. And there may PBR no so pay. Or means sending the woman cast away the answers and that because we know exactly what she would like. And most of it and you may in the part freestyle or no or your kunya made the matter as a trot but no or share boots in Manaba. So we have that organic and I'm trying to let us do something new as well. Yeah.
We should watch out for SARKODIE.
Yes. You will be one, but I think the one that we have to release has to be something else. If say in your call back recording also.
About these collaborations, maybe you deviate a bit from SARKODIE. What's your biggest collaborative effort? And I said
the biggest.
Yeah, the biggest.
But as in what the song did well or
yeah, the song did well. It was widely acclaimed all over the world. Baby.
That's why the collaboration, my career is built on that.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I'm a rapper now, I'm a bit limited. So, they hear me the number one, the mama fans, but the masses and what they want to listen to now will need. But I would say, let's take it down to my favorite, my best album will be Mary. So I'll give it up to Akwaboah. I think we did something very good. Yes, the joke to say, nobody's business. End up falling. All is you. Yes. Jamaica said, a whole project that became one of my best projects. So I'll take Akwaboah.
I think one of Pat Thomas was,
Yes.
How was it like working with him? He has this Monica said, the golden voice of Africa also. Yeah. How was it like? First time engaging with Pat Thomas, Uti and the voice in the studio.
Exactly. As some kind of golden voice, or recording, make me sure now or inside of me. Like more to you now. So I take for no shade to the young ones, but young ones I know what we do. Yeah, church your voice inside it. We know being and no talk. Now or shebut in is unreal, and he was open. And your conversation, your casa chair cry, make kind of my some way being a medical man. I don't know structure how it's supposed to be. Or control no man. Yes, it's a beating to suit what he did. So thank you to Uncle Pat. I don't know. So new back one me. I don't know. You're official. But it's what here. Oh, my friend is in the work commander me.
Yeah, a man.
Appeal to the boy. So yes, my uncle there on that tune sir, my man, listen fair now, but yeah.
Well, so after the who show no make say me son say over fans were fulfilled.
Yes, I will not say me di inyama a course which in the hamia. I might miss the point of being grateful. Yes, I did see young kind of create feedback about and that's very important. I'm a bit technical. I'm not only an artist. That's my blessing and curse.
Okay.
Because if I was an artist, all I care about is Charlie Tama. If ever do my performing I am almost like the behind the scenes person as well. I'm not panam omufi honey. I'm not panam samba. Me bet na hohwe honey na makoda me between na hodro ye no. I'm not patutu na many team ni asamba. Normally an artist wouldn't care what happens after. But naturally that's how I am as a person. Me performing here na me say drink to perform to table no more. He says me drink show na me drink table de go na obi gina bi so a obi ntumi I relax me. But in you show that toy na come. I promise say next year say about the way I take these things very serious, I will make sure say security in the times 10 we do that and check the weather. Make sure that our seating will establish exactly what we wanted to do to have the experience. So, yes, I'm grateful. I'm excited. I came here purposely. Say the Asante Mayeno. I came to say thank you before I leave, and that's the main reason why I'm here.
So message you are a lot of messages too, but this one from Stephen Donko say, tell Sark to put what happened behind because we did his back. You know, Sark had no option than to bring back the die spread sick. And that was exactly what he did. What happened that day wasn't his fault. Tell him not to forget his root, which is Asante as well.
Thank you.
Obviously, Mr. Say the video na Akebeneza a show and there's a concept in the net is saying.
I will give it to the team. That wasn't me. Yes, I had an idea. Say I wanted us to celebrate Asante Mai to the fullest, to represent the Ashanti pride. You guys know, say me intro, me to man, what I planned.
The intro you
no. So whatever you guys saw was winning. You should not have time.
Wow.
Whatever I planned, and I wanted to celebrate the culture, the rich culture now. And what happened? The person in display na sana or him and Abekasa and Samaba. So any little thing that we could do to still represent Kumasi. I met legend, Ejako into me and back. Yes, last night I had to go see him at the house. It's only right that we celebrate them. And what they did for me, Akabeneza Pusti, Checheku Pusti, 3940, Obia went Pusti. So it's only right that we celebrate the people that made it possible. Until we are not, my bar sound check no mobile chair me animation on me. I was excited. So big shout out to the team. The creative guy or no about the idea.
Next, I may add my next year, no, yeah, expect something much bigger than the
Cry. That's what I'm praying for.
The only the stadium just will be say, men can use or UGB come home. Because
no cry. We wanted to respect. Big shouts to the
No, but I mean, I think they were a bit restricted.
Yes.
And, maybe handicap would be the right word. You are at a handicap.
Yes,
because
a tight corner where
a dome nearby, and I think it should have been the full stadium. It should have been the full stadium.
okay.
Now, we're in the limit. I don't know what.
We understood the NSA also, what their stance, and you do not there my grass and fresh, but we went willing say and I say much be basso and all that. When I heard, I'm like, listen, let's just do what we can do. Yet to me keep it cleaner. I don't think that they will hesitate the next time to say, sir, you take the rest, and because we know that you keep it clean. So hopefully, back now, we are in talks to be able to do the 360. Then we do that to accommodate the people.
Well, Mike, before I said,
why am I discussing FNCC stadium? Minti Edanasi. Send you in Yeska. Kotokobo will be a scamba. In Tisaka Brace.
Well, Obi message or the BIM say I pay up several times, so some can say, Nana must say, please. Read my messages, okay? Nana man my drews. So I say, I want to ask landlord. What's the relationship between him and Strongman, please? I want to know.
That's my guy. Teja, all my label I say, it's how we are being like that since till now. I have people are many of them communicating 24/7. I wouldn't say that's what it is with my boy Strongman, but definitely if he reaches out, I'm there. We reach out on also. Sure, we say my friend. Nah, or South Africa. Yes, he's not here, but he was going to make it if he was here. Yeah.
Well, I'm personally taking much of your time because bread here, say my bread. I mean, the one made our come so I saw car and the tracks on our feet in China.
I'm personally making you know the Sassan to my Medamasi. The Maya, I'm a SARKODIE, I'm an IFNO. Me who are some American, the Mecca, anything I don't pay me sorry, I'm a Semeba, I'm a Becram or Sanamako. And I know so we'll be back to do something bigger. Much share Sassanti or my empire. I'm sure.
Whoa.
Opposite me, I do a man. The boys necessary a Messi fan. And to Messi or Ronaldo, who is a goat?
Let me call Messi, yeah.
Messi,
yeah.
Okay. Settled.